Hi everyone, it's Ryan from Arosoftware. We're going to do a nice little quick video, a training video here today. We're going to run through just how to add in our listings through to a pending stage, and we'll pick up in some later videos what else we can do with those listings. Alright, so a couple of ways we can add a listing in. Along our menu bars at the top here, if we hover over listing, we can add listing, or my preferred way, the circle with a little plus inside it. We can select that and then add our listing. Okay. In our little address pop-up, we can type in our address. Now, if it's not found, okay, we can use the little grey bar down the bottom here, select that, and we can come in here and enter in our address manually. Okay, that's for when it's not found in our address search. We can come in here and add the suburb, unit numbers, and street names. If we want to head back to that property search, we can use the return to address search here, and we can reuse this again, okay, and find our address. Okay, alrighty, so we select the address. It does a quick match in our database to make sure that nothing is going to clash, and then we can continue on. Alright, so we're going to add our listing through to a pending stage. What we have here in the top, we have our, on the left hand side, we have our Essentials tab. Below these we have multiple different tabs where we can add in additional information about the listing, but generally we just hang on this Essentials tab. So in here, in our big bluey grey box, we've got our property address information. Okay, so we can come in here and edit that. Now keep in mind, once we've made listings available, that does get locked down, so if you ever need to make any changes to that, you can just send an email through to support@arosoftware.com and the guys can help out. Alright, what we're going to do is head a little bit down to our first field here, which is listing stage. I'm going to change that to pending. You'll notice the three differences between the stages here. So if we were just going to create an appraisal, it comes to our checklist, so we only need to create the office and a property type to be able to save an appraisal. If we change it to pending, our checklist expands a little bit more: office, property type, listing type, etc. And then obviously if we were to move it through to available, okay, it would then have far more required details, which comes from the portals. What we're going to do today, we'll just move ours through to pending. Okay, and we'll use our checklist to pre-fill the data, so that's the minimum required. So we can select the list and it will take us to the required field, and we can select it from our drop down. Okay, so we're doing our office, we're going to our next field, which is our property type, so we're selecting it's going to be residential sale today. And then we get a few other fields pop up here. So who's the consultant? So who's going to be the listing agent? So we'll choose Ben. We've got our property owner, so our contacts. So we'll just do a generic Mr. John Doe. Okay, we ask things like our category, so this property is going to be a house. The listing type, okay, whether it's exclusive or open. So if we set this to exclusive, it then does require the expiry date below it. So we can choose a date, okay, or we can set it to our days. Okay, and then finally, just for this status, we do require our bedrooms and bathrooms. See these drop away. Okay, and then now we're able to save the listing at that pending status. Save the listing now, and it will take us to our page, our listing page. Alrighty, so we'll be able to see some information here. Right, that's how we can create our listing through to a pending status. Okay, so think of your pending status as a holding. Sometimes people use it to, review just before the listing goes available. Obviously, if there's more data that needs to happen, it will come when we make it available in an upcoming video. All right, thank you for coming along. Any questions or you need any help or assistance setting these up, you can always just give us a call on 0753 430 777, or again, shoot an email through to us at support@arosoftware.com. Thanks a lot, guys. Talk to you soon.